Oh, okay then. Preface.
All right, proper introductions. Where do you remember being last? These are important things.
You don't need to adjust the mic.
But I wanted to. It made me feel better about myself. So where do you remember being last?
I don't remember.
You don't remember where you were?
Nope.
You don't remember anything about where we ended off last episode?
I have amnesia.
Do you really?
No.
Is this just, do you actually not remember?
I actually really don't remember. I know we were in the woods. I know we made a map, right?
Kind of.
We found the woods.
You did find the woods. That's the only important part, really. After a couple long days' journeys, after meeting up with some new companions, Grog and Crystal, you guys spent the rest of the day and you managed to find the woods.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember meeting them. I didn't like them.
What's wrong with Grog and Crystal?
My character didn't like them.
How do you feel about it as a player?
They're overbearing.
They're overbearing?
Well, one of them specifically is. We won't mention names. Cough, cough. Oh, I'm so sorry. Crystal. Was that obvious enough?
I'm glad you're not mentioning names. I don't want this. I nearly choked the last time you gave this to me. You said I couldn't have water. So, yes, you finally made yourself to the forest. You know that after having discovered the forest, the party has been granted 6 discovery points. Now, you may use that on discovering territories that you, well, unlocking, I should say.
Are we in the east? Just really quick.
Yes, you went eastward. From the Town of Beginnings, you went east, because that is where the Enchanted Forest was said to be.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, I have a terrible sense of direction in real life and in game, so I'll never know where I am.
We'll probably ask which direction she's facing, like 7 times, even though we've been going east for the past, like, 7 hours. So, to notate, for a little bit of notation, you have purchased these 3 tiles. Remember, each tile is 3 discovery points. And you have discovered those 3 thus far. And you are currently all the way over here on the edge
outside
of
of town, we've discovered 3 different plain areas that are like basically in a straight line heading eastward.
Yes.
One of them looks like, what, is that the anthill one?
Yeah, that was where you met the giant bugs.
Yeah, and we're currently
in the far east bordering
of the plains into the forest. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys can discuss amongst yourselves what you want to do with the discovery points, whether you want to use them to complete the path, or if you wanted to save them for when you're deeper into the forest.
I look at Wilson. I say, Wilson, what do you think? Since you are a cartographer.
Yeah.
As long as everybody else agrees, I think we should leave it up to you to decide what we purchase. At least for now. Unless you prove that you can't pick things properly.
I mean, I was hoping someone else would take charge. I just draw pictures.
You don't just draw pictures. You draw pieces of artwork. And I tap him on the shoulder. Gently.
Kind of smiles, and it looks like his self-esteem might have been slightly boosted that day.
His self-esteem grew 5 sizes that day.
And he's like, well, I mean, constructing a proper pathway back to the Town of Beginnings would be kind of nice. But we wouldn't have to deal with encounters. We also don't yet know what's in this enchanted forest, what makes it magical, so it might be nice having an area where we don't really have to worry about getting murdered by a bunch of skeletons.
Okay, so you... And I look at him and I said, wait, does it cost the same to purchase those areas as well? Is it just straight across the board?
I think all territories on this floor are going to cost 3 discovery points, from what I can tell.
Okay.
We have 6, so it means we can buy 2.
Wow, you did math.
Quick
and
maths.
I tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. And I don't mean that in a condescending way at all.
Feels condescending way.
It probably does, and now that I think about it, it probably was, but I didn't mean it that way. I was trying to be nice.
That's like, keep trying.
Clyde.
Alright, so are we gonna, like, go into the pretty trees, or are we just gonna stare at them?
I think we're gonna stare at them pretty much all day. No, I'm kidding. We should probably purchase some of the territories that are nearby us. Maybe something if we're planning on heading straight in. I look at Celia, who's obviously looking at me with an intense look on her face.
Wow.
Yes.
While exploring as a group has been rather beneficial because we've been able to deal with the long hordes of encounters, once I think we could probably establish an initial point here with some of our discovery points, and then maybe break up into smaller groups, if that's what we wanted.
And I look at everyone else. And I say, you all have teleporting or homestones. Is that what they're called?
Leaf crystals!
Okay, you have your leaf crystals?
Everyone nods except for Wilson
and
who
me.
puts his head down. He's like, no.
Wilson. We're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. I refuse. We refuse to do this. Okay. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. If we want to split the party a little bit, I would say that we have.
Well, I think that you guys at least should stick with at least 2 other people that have leaf crystals. That way, just in case you and Wilson get in trouble, you have the leaf crystals to get out. Everyone else has them, so we could give you ours if we needed to, and it'd be great.
All right. So which part of the group do you want to be part of? Because we can all still be party members. It's just that
And in the middle of your sentence, she bolts, and you see a dust trail behind her, and she latches on, and you hear an "Oh! I'm not going anywhere where this little guy is in." And she starts squeezing him, and he kind of like glares, like, "Let this child be my dinner. I've eaten more weight in bison than I have this happening."
Oh dear. Okay.
Like, yeah, I mean, I can't just go where she goes, and she goes where all the pretty animals are. I mean, I don't mind them. So.
Okay. And I just look at Wilson and I look at Clyde. I'm like, well, you guys can pick where you want to go. Whatever you choose. I glare at them both like, bye. Like what we do at church.
Wilson's just kind of like, well, I don't really know many of these other people.
Okay, fine. Wilson, go with Tiffany and Celia.
Come on, little buddy, it'll be just fine.
You need to learn to make more friends.
I suppose.
And maybe they can teach you something. Like, teach you some more skills. I don't know. They'll protect you. They'll help you.
Alright, I mean that one other person isn't too much to handle. Carrying this big lump.
Hey, I've been carrying you, sometimes quite literally.
And I look at him and say, well, Wilson's pretty useful. I mean, he toots his horn. Dagnabbit, Wilson, your horn, it's the most useful thing you do for me. For us. I correct myself really quickly. For us.
He kind of blushes and doesn't know how to handle that because you specified yourself there, and he feels special. He's the best compliment a woman's ever given him in his life.
Beyond what his mother's given him? Wow.
I mean, yeah, other than what his family's given him, like non-familial related females. So he kind of blushes, like, well, I mean, and he's just kind of looking at the group, and then the group, and
like, level up. Come back to me once you're a little more level. We'll see how it
Tiffany
goes.
puts his arm around him.
Don't worry, I'll get this young man into fighting shape. By the time I'm done with him, you won't even recognize him.
All right, sounds good. I'm just like kind of laughing on the inside. I'm like, he's gonna die.
And they start walking away, and Tiffany starts saying,
Let's get down to business.
Oh my gosh, that's copyrighted.
To
No.
gain you levels.
Oh, that's beautiful. Dang it! I wish I should have gone with Tiffany. I could have had memes. Musical memes. Okay.
I think Tiffany's the only one that's actually done memes.
I know. I'm so proud of Tiffany.
So you're just left, and he's like, "Yay, friends! I'm so glad we get so many animals. I mean, look. Oh, we did just get rid of one horsey. We do have another horsey. Now we have a Wolfie, so I guess that.
I look at Clyde. I say, well, he needs to train up a bit, and
I mean, I'm fine. I mean, look at these muscles, and he flexes, and
it just like droops,
sags the opposite direction. No, he's actually rather
not that
fit.
bad, yeah.
He's not that bad.
And then Grog just kind of walks up and is like, "Oh, yeah, you'd be about as strong as a newborn baby in my village."
In his village? Where did he... I was like, Grog, where did you grow up? You're in a village?
I mean, I kind of just assumed orcs. You know, I couldn't tell.
Oh, you're role-playing.
Yeah, oh, I mean...
Is that what that's called?
Is that what that's called? Are you grouping me with those LARPing fellows?
No, I'm just saying you're into character.
I mean...
You have a backstory or something?
With Grog the Mighty, I bash skulls in with bones and pick things up and I'll put them down.
Sounds like a lot of guys I know. They just pick them up and put them down. Okay. Like my feelings. Okay.
Wow. Alright, well, I guess we should probably get exploring. Don't worry, I am a master of nature.
The master explorer. Okay. So I specified everyone that we're looking for slimes. I don't know about them. Did you guys take that quest? Oh, what?
Quests? I mean, I don't really. I've just been following her around.
Oh,
She tells me to hit the little.
Did I party up with them?
No, not yet.
Okay, I still know a party invite. We all should...
And she like immediately clicks it, and then she kind of climbs up on his shoulder, and she's like, "It's that one, big guy."
Oh, which one?
She's like, the bigger circle.
Oh, thank you.
Don't hit the circle, not the X. Circle,
so
not the X.
Yeah, he hits the circle with the check mark on it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're on a party, and we can all see. So, Celia, Tiffany, and Wilson, we can still see their HPs because they're in our party still, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then if you pull up your little mini map,
you'll kind of see where they are.
You'll kind of like, so the map won't be filled out, but you'll see their little name tags, and they'll just.
Did Wilson purchase any territories?
Yes. So Wilson is going to have purchased this initial territory that you were right next to. And basically it's going to be a reconvening point.
Okay. So what do we see?
Okay. So
what do we learn about that area?
You learn some of the spawn rates of the area and what you could expect to find in the temperate forest, which during the day. There is a chance to run into deer, elk, rabbits, poppy fields, a dire bear, a regular bear, man-eating plants, predator birds, giant centipedes.
I hate centipedes.
And a giant praying mantis.
Oh, I pray we don't run into that.
And at night you can run into wolves, dire wolves, foxes, a dire fox, skeletons, vampire bats, and ghouls.
And there was no slimes?
No, there is slimes. It was Hey, there wasn't. There is slimes, but...
That's the reason why we came here,
I know.
GM.
There are slimes. It's just, their percentage doesn't look to be that high. It looks like you have a 10% chance of running into slimes.
Oh my gosh. I look at Crystal and I say, do you have knowledge of nature?
Nature? I don't really do much that with nature. I mean, I kind of do. Like, I'm really good at making traps out of plants and, like, making vines and everything. It's really fun. It's kind of a hobby. It's kind of like basket weaving.
No, because I'm trying to figure out if maybe we could make a lure for the slimes, if we can figure out what they like. I look in my, what is that called? Your bestiary?
Yeah, you'd have a bestiary of sorts.
I look. Does it have any information on slimes?
It just has question marks.
Damn it.
Everywhere, weight, body size. And everything. What? I
look up the dire boar. Does it have everything?
It has some of it. It shows it's sort of like largest size, what you've killed,
and what drops I've gotten,
and what drops that you've gotten. It doesn't have. It has a couple of blurred out drops because you haven't gotten them.
Oh my gosh, this game hates us. Well, I mean, it is out to kill us, so I'm not surprised. But yay. Okay.
So these slime fellows, what they look like?
I actually have no idea. They're probably... I mean, if this game hijacked anything from, Dragon Quest, because, I mean, they're stealing heathens, it'd probably be blue. Usually they're blue. Sometimes they're orange if they're female. Blue is male, I think. And then...
Well, I mean, what they
They look like turds. They look like little round.
Colors are pretty and all, but what do they kind of look like?
They kind of look like little bubbles of water, I guess, like almost like a giant water droplet. Or,
Yeah.
oh, a Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah, something like that, or like a little half sphere that's on the ground. It doesn't have legs, just kind of has eyes and is gelatinous.
Ah, you know what I'm talking about?
I play RPGs in my free time.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed. At all. Bar none, would not have guessed.
Alrighty, friends, I guess that we're gonna be making our way downtown, walking fast. So,
That was a reference.
was it?
Kind of. Maybe.
That way! She points, and
Follow that trail?
and then Grog, like, takes her little arm and points it a little bit to the left.
He's like, actually, we want to go that way.
Yeah, because that's the other way where they went.
So I mean, yeah, you'll pick up on. So you are kind of from where?
Oh, quick question. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Quick answer.
When it comes to the quest, because most of us share this quest, does it get auto-completed if somebody in our party picks up some slimes or whatnot? Like
Each of you have an individual quest tracker.
Okay. Dang it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not going to be like that time, you know, where
No,
people
but
share.
But if you find an area where slimes are more common, you could message your party members and let them know.
Okay. So I'm going to be vigilant, and I am going to keep an eye out specifically. Or I'm just gonna. What is that called? Is it just keep watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
Right. So I would like to keep watch as we are walking and be very observant of my surroundings, and I'm going to encourage Nichia to do the same.
Ah, very good.
I look at him. Actually, no. I look at Nichia and I'm like, "Do you know what slimes smell like?"
Oh.
I don't. He doesn't have information either. We're lacking data.
He seems like he does not even know what the creature you're talking about is. Never seen one before.
Okay.
Okay, so which direction would you like to head off in? It seemed like Tiffany, Clyde, and Celia all kind of went like north.
Wilson?
Yeah, I'm
Wilson.
sorry. Wilson, Tiffany, and Celia all kind of went north.
Northish?
North-ish, like northeast-ish.
Okay. Northeast-ish. Okay, so we...
Remember, west is out of the forest.
Yeah, I know. So I guess we'll head kind of just straight up east.
Okay, straight up east. Alright. Everyone should be rolling their survival checks now.
Okay. Do you want me to roll survival or perception?
Whatever's your highest.
Because
That's your opinion.
My survival. Ooh, that was a really good roll. It's a 30.
Oh, goody! You just hear Crystal start shouting.
What?
And you all everyone flashes up on their screen in their map updates. He's like, I don't know. I used a skill and it was really cool, and then flashing started on my screen and it said congratulations.
Congratulations. Did it say anything else?
No.
I look at the map and I'm like, what happened? I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, the territory's unlocked. Like,
What did you do? Did you crit?
Out of game, yes. In game, she got really lucky. He's like, I saw all things with my halfling eyes. I climbed on top of... I right on Grog's head, so it gives me really good vision.
What happened if we... Never mind. That was a terrible idea. I mean, I was thinking of it like, what would happen if we stacked each person on top of each other, and then you could be at the top. I've had this as like my idea since, you know...
Oh my gosh! And she starts pulling your arm towards Grog. She's like, "We gotta try."
Okay, I'm fine with this.
Okay, Grog kind of just stands there and like squats a little to give you like little armholes, and he's kind of like.
I'm like, Clyde, give me a hand. Give me a boost.
He just puts his arms together like this.
Okay, so he makes a foothold.
Yeah.
Okay, I use it.
Okay, use the foothold.
What's his strength? Is he able to do it?
He's gonna roll his strength. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. We have a dice tray for this. He's able to hoist you up, and then you can kind of get your other foot on Grog's thigh, and then you kind of just roll climb.
wait, I have a 16 total.
Oh, that's pretty good. And you managed to hoist yourself up on Grog. Now, are you trying to stand on his shoulders or sit on his shoulders?
My character, I am scared of heights.
Okay.
So I would not be able to stand on his shoulders and not, like, start freaking out and not be, like, I wouldn't be able to get down.
Okay, so you're sitting on his shoulders.
I'm sitting on his shoulders.
Okay.
And then she's on top of mine, or she's going to
and
try.
She's going to roll climb, and she's fine. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. She's still fine. And she climbs up on top of you, and she's kind of like holding onto your hair and swaying back and forth, and she's like, the extra 2 feet doesn't really do much.
I mean, what if... Okay, now hear me out. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
And Clyde is like, I am not getting up there. I don't like being on bottom.
You have experience being on the bottom?
Dog piles.
What?
I mean, can't she just climb a tree? She's like, oh, that's a good idea.
That is an idea.
So, I missed anyways.
Here, I fix.
So she goes by and she perception checks. And you can roll a perception check as well. Just try and get the bearings of your general surroundings.
It is a total of 20.
Okay. So she's climbing a tree, and you're kind of like really just finally taking in the forest as you're walking further and deeper into it.
Huh, and that's a lot of trees.
You're noticing it is a lot of trees. Not only a lot of trees, but like huge trees. Like I'm talking like Grog could not fit his arms around trees. Like these trees...
These are old trees.
...are wider than people are long types of trees. And they reach hundreds of feet up in the air, and they make a giant sprawling canopy. And the sunlight kind of gleams down and makes the grass glisten with the dew from the early morning on it.
Guys, I'm just going to make this as a suggestion. But there are more plants here. And remember how we talked about the man-eating plants? Or did we talk about man-eating plants? There are man-eating plants.
I mean, that's kind of ironic. I mean, man-eating plants. I mean, I'm a man and I don't even eat plants. You think they wouldn't be that mad at me? I could understand, like, carnivorous cows.
You could have been a druid, Grog.
I'm not really the wisest fellow. I don't know if the magic's pretty
The magic's... Oh wait, never mind. You're right. Because if you were a druid, you'd have to eat plants. I don't know why I had that mixed up in my head. No, you're barbarian, so you just eat meat. Got it.
I like meat.
I like meat too.
And he kind of just pulls out this giant stick of beef jerky.
Clyde, when am I getting my dinner?
Oh, dang it! And he pulls up his menu and he starts furiously typing again. He's just like, Haku, you're steering yourself.
Okay. I hop up on his horse and I try to be like...
I don't know if he's gonna like that.
Okay,
but
tell him he can. Listen.
Haku, I'm busy. Try and not kill us.
Try and not kill us. That's great.
And off in the distance, Crystal's going to notify you, guys! And she kind of swings down on a vine.
That's not even the right call. It goes, Come on, it's Tarzan, you got a Tarzan right.
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna tell you that there looks to be like a cool little lagoonish pondy thingy over there.
Lagoons are where terrible creatures reside.
What
But we can check it out.
I mean, it's a body of water. And my water skin's empty.
Check mine. Is mine empty?
There's like a quarter left.
I didn't drink much water back in the day.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah.
I'm like, this explains why my lips are so dry. Very well. I guess we can go check out the lagoon. But what if the water's not potable?
I mean, we can always boil the water off and catch it.
Do you have pots and pans on you? I didn't bring any. I didn't bring any cooking equipment. I will look at Clyde.
He kind of bashfully pulls a pot out of his bag. Dude, could we use this?
So you were prepared.
I was prepared to do what was necessary.
To do what?
I mean, we're gonna be on a long adventure. I figured, hey, the ladies like a good chef. Kiss the cook, am I right? So, if I was gonna go on a party, I might as well be prepared for, dinner. Most important meal of the day, along with breakfast, lunch, second breakfast.
The last time I
snacks,
cooked
desserts.
anything, I blew up a bowl.
Yes, it would pay to see that.
I almost died.
Glad you didn't.
It was glass.
All right, so you start making your way. You're heading a little northeast towards the lagoon, but you're still in the same territory.
I don't care about your dice rolls. I won't look.
What? I know, but I care about my dice rolls. Do you have a? Oh, I
Fred. Did they put alchemical ingredients in this book?
Yes.
That was something I was
so
gonna
you
look for.
you and Clyde are on Haku, and Crystal is firmly mounted on Grog's head, and Grog is jogging next to your trotting horse.
Okay.
And you make it to the lagoon by like midday.
Okay.
No major interferences.
Good. Wonderful. Okay, we didn't die. Thank the Lord. So we get to the lagoon?
Yeah, you get to the lagoon perfectly fine.
I'd like to make a perception check.
Go for it.
I look around. It looks pretty. It's it's an 11. I look around and it's pretty. It's pretty and there's trees.
It's pretty and there are tall trees and the water actually seems crystal clear.
I don't trust myself, but I have to trust myself.
And everyone else is kind of like oohing and eyeing.
Y'all aren't paying enough attention. Can I make a survival check to see if I like, do I smell anything weird about, like, I guess that's perception again, but I mean, like, I'm trying to see if the water...
Something's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I make that a survival check?
I guess, that would be survivalish.
Okay. The crit.
No, the water actually seems, like, really healthy and clean.
It's clean water.
You can actually, tell that towards the outer rims where the part of the lagoon that you came up onto has actually been sitting for a little bit because it's just still water. But it seems like as you go further in the direction you were going, which is east, that the water seems a little fresher, as if it is coming from.
Ooh, guys! This is like a babbling brook.
It's really kind of like the end of one.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ooh. I'm gonna look up some alchemical ingredients that I want to look for.
And everyone basically just fills their water skin.
Yes, I fill mine.
And Grog pulls out a big spear. He's like, and he just starts wading out into.
Is he hunting the fish?
Into the middle of the water.
Is he catching anything? I look around for, like, some berries or something to gather.
Okay, roll a survival check, please.
I don't find anything.
No, you really don't. You find that the trees are really tall.
There's some tall trees.
Maybe the berries.
There are sticks in the trees.
Maybe there's some berries in the trees that you just can't get to.
I look at Clyde. Clyde, I can't find food.
I'm
bad at hunting, man.
He's like, wait till dinner. Romantic candlelit for two.
I expect better.
It's gonna be the best. It's gonna blow
It
your
can't be
expectations.
for two. There are.
Do you actually pull out your hand and start counting? And he's like,
actually, no. I point to each person. I'm like, wait.
4.
Here's 1. Here's 2.
They can go on a double date on their own time.
I don't. I look at Clyde and I touch his hand gently. I don't think they go together.
What do you mean?
I don't think they go together.
Big and tall with tiny and small.
Not typically something you put together. Just so you know. Okay.
If it fits, reship it.
What are you, FedEx?
It's a part-time summer job.
Oh my goodness. Where do you work again?
Cluck bucket.
Okay, Mr. Cluck Bucket. Stick to the chicken. Don't be shipping things.
We don't have any chicken at night. Fortunately, can't fry that.
You could fry beef. You could fry boar. You could fry.
You know how bad fried pig tastes? What's wrong with you?
I actually don't like pig, so I mean, to be fair, I'll eat bacon. That's a different story. Okay.
So Grog comes back and he's like, and he kind of it shows his spear.
He just shoves a stick in people's face.
"Ew! They've got guts coming through the wooden pole."
Like, oh, well, I kind of stabbed him. So, yeah, spearfishing, you know. Stab him a bit.
And so after spending a little bit of time in the lagoon, filling your water skin, Grog actually did manage to catch 2 tiny fish, but it wouldn't be enough to feed everybody.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
I have some. Can't sell that. I can't use that. Oh, I have some boar meat left. We could cook.
And Clyde's like, "Don't you worry, sugar lips. You don't need to worry about food."
Sugar lips. Clyde, if you
Tasty
really,
cakes.
if you really want a girl to be interested in you, you can't be calling them really weird nicknames. Like, use my. Do you even know what my name is? Does he know what my name is?
No.
What's my real name?
You never gave us your real name.
Ah! Okay, you're paying attention. Never mind. Thought I had him caught unawares.
So, Grog's like,
We could keep going up towards, the mouth of the river and try and follow it. There's probably gonna be some game that wants to come to the stream if we wanted to go hunting later.
Well, probably. I mean, if we even stuck here, we'd probably meet something. But yeah, no, that's fine. We can keep on going. I think that's a good idea, because if we rest now, we're going to lose a lot of daylight. We can probably just kind of trudge along for a little while.
We've got
longer.
a couple of hours.
Yeah, might as well.
so you can make it through maybe one more territory. So there are kind of 2 territories. There's one kind of northeast-ish, and there's one kind of like southeast-ish. Which way do you want to go?
We're probably going to start going a little bit southeast. And
Southeast.
I have a feeling it's because we're going to meet up with the other party otherwise.
Okay.
So, make a survival, you mean? Is that what you want us to do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a survival.
Okay.
Okay.
I see pretty colors in the woods.
Oh, great.
I am just lolly-dying today.
Apparently.
I'm too busy thinking about bacon. Bacon's on my mind now. I thought about bacon.
So, Grog's actually going around and he's actually gathering some food. And Crystal's kind of like banging on his head, like, "No, you big dummy! I need to go that way. I thought I saw something."
What did you see?
No. It was like a shadow in the wind. A leaf in the forest.
Shadow in the wind. A leaf in the forest. Well, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me since we are
It was something that moved really quick, but it wasn't. It was like it must have been alive, but it wasn't a plant. I don't.
Well, that
think.
wasn't a slime. Probably. Slimes are not that big. They're probably like really small and low to the ground.
It was like medium sized. It was bigger than me, but smaller than Grog.
Was it hopping?
It was kind of elevated. It wasn't on the ground. It was like in the trees, in the brush.
Maybe it's a monkey. Maybe it's
a shadow in the wind.
Okay, let's not go that way then. Let's not go towards the shadow in the wind. We'd rather be gone with the wind.
So you guys kind of make your way south.
I keep myself aware of my surroundings and keep watch for this air quote shadow in the wind, this leaf in the forest.
Okay, good.
So I'm being vigilant.
Okay. And you guys make your way, and luckily between your party, you do discover the territory as well, which means you now have roughly, I believe, 2 discovery points.
Okay. So 2 discovery points on this end.
Yeah.
Okay. Your nose is running?
Yeah.
Give me a tissue?
Sure.
Be right back. Take this one. Never mind.
So there is indeed a shadow in the wind, but little does she know, it's actually, it's not a hostile. It's going to be a member of a neighboring elf town, they have something called a Ranger Society. And one of the scouts has just found them. And I'm actually just rolling right now to see when the interaction is going to occur, if at all. And we'll see if it happens. So, you didn't go with your standard battle cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already peed. That's my secondary battle cry.
That's your secondary battle cry?
My secondary battle cry.
Okay.
Oh. Telling people about that leaf on the wind?
Maybe, actually. You're actually pretty dead on. So now you actually, luckily the river does seem to kind of go, southeast as well.
Okay.
So you're actually, following the river. It jutted up a little northeast for a bit, so it was, moderately confusing. It juked you a bit. But then did start going down.
I'm looking for, like, mushrooms and stuff as we go, too.
Mushrooms. Specifically mushrooms?
I'm looking for something called angel step.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a white shell fungus that grew from the footsteps of an angel.
Oh, interesting.
It can be used to stabilize a dying creature, and can be rubbed on the creature to grant a +4 bonus on heal checks to stabilize the creature. Okay.
Are you rolling your, I guess, perception?
Ooh, and it can help against death for 2d4 hours. Okay,
so are you rolling a perception
check?
check?
Yes, I will perception check that. I was making note of it. Also, I was going to write something down. I forget what it was.
Okay.
What was I going to write down?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, good for you.
Well, okay,
roll
apparently it
your
wasn't important enough.
Look for this angel's step.
15 plus my perception of 6. It's 21. Did I find any?
No.
Dang it!
Fortunately not.
Do I find any fungus? There's belladonna. Oh, that's not fungus. That's nightshade. I am a ditz. I
keep talking about those things you know nothing
I'm
about.
I'm not a ranger yet.
No.
I'm a fighter.
You're not.
Why do fighters get survival?
What? Make campfires?
Oh, no. I'm thinking... Never mind.
No
knowledge
direction.
nature. Knowledge nature.
You want knowledge nature.
Yeah, okay. So technically I wouldn't even know what angel step is.
Probably not.
Okay, I look for
You're
mushrooms.
An alchemist that doesn't know nature.
I'm just gonna mix stuff together.
You're a fighter with craft alchemy and you don't know what plants look like.
I plan on going into ranger. I plan on it. I'm gonna go into a ranger class. I should have done that in the first place.
You should have, but you're like, no.
Okay, continue.
So you keep heading eastward and you kind of follow the river for a little bit. And it starts to get dark. Would you like to trail we blaze, or what do you suggest?
How dark is dark?
The sun is setting. You probably would have like another hour or two of daylight. You could maybe get into the next territory.
I look at Claude, and then I look at Crystal, and then I look at Grog. And I ask them what their opinion is.
If we stop now, I could start dinner. I like a good meat pie.
See, you just want to stop for now? Okay, if that's what everyone's consensus is, Crystal.
I mean, we can maybe keep going. I got a little light vision. I can see.
I have dark vision.
We could see forever. We don't even have to stop. We could just go until we die.
I say that I feel like we should probably stop for the night.
Party poopers.
On the upside, the real party gets started when we get the food in our berets.
And her tummy kind of just... You're like, shut up, you! I want adventure!
You want adventure, but your body says no. Dang it, I forgot.
So everyone kind of, Okay, so... Bye again, my
grabbing
character.
a tissue. Give me a
So everyone's stopping, and we're making camp for the night.
I can hear you. You don't have to talk that loud.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How am I supposed to know these things?
Because I can hear you talking about people in the bathroom.
Okay. You know nothing about my people.
The leaf on the wind, the shadow, and
the leaf on the wind.
Actually, technically, a leaf on the wind would probably be more appropriate than shadow in the wind.
Shut up. That's what she decided to go with.
I didn't correct it because I didn't think about it until just now.
So you make a campfire right around here.
Okay. I am going to patrol the area.
Alright, we're doing combat patrol. What's going on?
Combat patrol?
Yeah.
Your favorite
Yeah.
combat maneuvers?
You unfortunately you don't have that feat.
I don't have that as a feat.
I just whenever someone says they're on patrol, I think of the one SpongeBob episode where him and Patrick pretend to be cops. They're like, we're on patrol.
Stop.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking around to make sure that nothing comes in to the camp zone. And I have... What do I have on me?
Great question. Clyde, how's dinner going? Okay.
I don't have any torches or anything. I didn't think about this.
You have dark vision.
You're right. I have dark vision. I don't need a torch. The torches are really good for driving away creatures. That's fine. Whatever.
So between Grog and Clyde, they actually managed to make a small fire, and you're kind of just going around. You cross the river a little bit. You're looking. You don't really spot anything. Nothing's really seeming to bother you at this time. And
Did I perception already?
I mean, you walked around.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
General. Okay.
General, like everything, all seems well.
All's well.
All seems well.
Okay.
Okay. And then Clyde's just like big get. He's like frantically like by the way, this man has like he's over the fire. You see like a grill, and you see like 3 or 4 frying pans.
Is this all
and like a saucepan and like a bunch of different like containers.
Okay. I guess, am I fetched?
And you just hear, not tiny lady. You wanna? I think we got food. I don't reckon we got meat.
Should I make a perception to make sure I hear that?
Yeah, go for it.
That's pretty loud.
Okay,
So you're
I
at a
hear
decent
it.
advantage.
I
Yeah,
can hear it.
you hear it. And you kind of make your way. And
Well, I'll decide if I make my way.
Fine, you hear
Excuse
it.
me.
But
I'll
as
make my way.
you hear it, and a scent wafts into your nostrils, and you smell it, and you know what it
Is
smells
that
like?
fried fish?
No, it's bacon.
It's bacon.
It's bacon.
Okay.
All right, you go over there.
Is all we eating bacon? Is that all it is? It's just bacon. There's so much bacon. I don't know what to do with the bacon. Who just makes this much bacon?
No, it's not all just bacon. So you come over, and there are actually 2 different areas, and Clyde motions gallantly. He's like, "My lady."
I motion the opposite direction. My sir.
No, take a seat.
My
By all
sir.
means.
I don't know. Look, I look at the spot. What does it look like? And does it make me uncomfortable?
So he actually had a pull-out table.
He's prepared.
And
This is his inventory. This is what he spent his money
the
on.
entire inventory. This is what he spent his money on. The man had 1,000 gold. Okay.
He didn't know what
There's
else.
a pull-out table, and it actually has a tablecloth over it, and it's a perfect dining set. You see napkins, knives, forks, a glass that has water in it.
Ooh. Water. At least it's not fish juice.
Yeah. And there's actually a lot of space on it's like a moderately large table. Unfortunately, he did not have chairs, but he has 2 stumps which are roughly the same height, and they have cloth over them so that you can sit on them and not get your butt.
I look back over at the other table. What does that one look like?
It's a log with plates and forks, and they're Crystal's kind of throwing her food at Grog, and he's just kind of eating only the meat.
I don't know what to do in this situation. Do I sit down? Do I blatantly just not? Do I just not? Like, so, what's going on over here, Clyde?
Dinner is served.
Yeah, but Clyde.
Be our guest.
But Clyde, this is... I don't even know what... I thought you were trying to give them the creme de la creme over that corner. What if they get distracted? What if they get jealous because there's not enough? I don't even... I'm trying to, like, bullcrap my way out of the situation right now.
And he looks you dead in the eyes like, I made 25 pounds of bacon for Grog. If that man dare interrupts us on this evening, there will be words.
Interrupts us? Oh, okay. Okay. Fast.
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
Oh my gosh. Don't bring that back. Oh my.
I hesitantly and awkwardly kind of like flop down onto
Flop
the
down.
chair.
Okay.
And I grab the first piece of bacon that I see.
No, there's no food.
There's no bacon?
There's no
There's
food.
no
No. There's no food. There's no food on the table yet.
What is it? Wait. I'm just like, so,
And
am I supposed to eat air or something?
And he's like, no, the most important thing. And there's a basket in his hands, but it has a napkin over it, and he pulls it off, and there's freshly baked bread.
I don't know what to do with this man right now. That's my weakness.
And he sets it on the table.
I'm just like, you hear this gasp and like this sudden like, how dare he know? Did I mention bread in passing?
The bread's already pre-sliced and everything, and there's butter. He reveals some butter. And
where did you get butter?
And there's also oils over here that you can dip your bread in.
God, did I say that I'm Italian to him? Like, I look at him really awkwardly. He's like, did you know that I like bread?
He's like, bread's the best part of any meal. Who doesn't like bread? When you go to a restaurant, you don't go there for the food. You go there for the best bread. And also, the only thing I could really make with the ingredients I had, so I had to talk it up.
Bread. Bread is beautiful. Bread is life. Bread. And I just go on this whole tangent about how bread is great.
Okay.
And amazing.
Mm.
I don't eat anything though.
You don't eat any of it?
I kind of just go, I get distracted so much by talking about how much I love bread.
Mm.
Yeah, that's basically, it's gonna go on for a while unless somebody tells me to eat the bread, because I'm just gonna keep talking about bread.
And he just, after like, let's see how much time passes.
How much time does he let me talk about bread?
He lets you go on for 20 minutes. He's just enamored. He's just like his hand on chin, resting at the table, just ogling you, just talking at him.
Bread.
You're talking to him. That's all that he cares about. He's
No,
like,
no, and you know how it ends?
What?
I finish with my pizza dough. This pizza dough, man.
Pizza. You should be able to do it. He takes a little note out.
No, you don't understand. You have to have the best sauce in the world. It's Don Pepino. Best sauce. Tangy, it's tart. And then the mozzarella cheese on top, sprinkled.
He's like, oh, whoa, my gosh, I lost track of time. All right, do you want your bread? Do you want the main course? I've got...
what are you talking about? Bread is the main course.
And
I just start eating the
I've
bread.
got tons of courses for you. I am going to run out of bread. And he just looks, and he sees you devour this entire loaf of bread.
I'm just like, and I'm like choking on a little bit, like, you don't understand. I love bread.
Like, do you even want the other food?
It'll spoil my dinner.
Dinner was dinner. Bread's great.
And I just slowly sip on the water.
I made crepes.
That's crepe. Put this bread. Crepes are just pancakes. They're thin pancakes, and pancakes are just bread.
Yeah, so more bread. And he unveils, and it is a platter of crepes, eggs, bacon, hash browns, and there's some strawberry drizzle on the crepes.
I push aside the hash browns. I do not like hash browns.
Interesting. Okay, the more you know. So he is kind of he gasps and stares at your hash browns.
Okay, instead, I don't push it. I put them on his plate. I'm like, there you go.
And he stares at it, and he can live with this. And he starts shoveling food in.
Okay. I barely eat the rest of the food.
With the bread.
I eat the bread. I eat the bread. And...
roll for your interpretation of his food.
Okay.
How well did you like it?
How well did I like his food? It was okay.
It was okay. It was, yeah. You'd think it's good. It's like he might have worked in an IHOP.
It beats a blank.
It beats a blank. It beats what you've been having.
No. But the bread will always be.
Oh, for the bread. Oh, how good was the bread? Oh,
It was
bomb.
better.
No, that was bomb and bread.
That was bomb and bread?
Like, you went to Bertucci's.
Oh my gosh, I went to Bertucci's?
You went to Bertucci's.
Oh, hot rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You got me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's like, did I do good? Or did I do good?
You did well.
I did amazing. Don't give me any slack. I want... Do you know how hard it was to make butter in this game?
Is it kind of like Minecraft and butter? You have to make the butter, and then you have to get the cow, and then you have to milk the cow, and then you have to do all this other stuff.
Why are you giving me how to make butter in reverse order? He's like, I know how to make butter. It's not easy, okay?
Okay, we've been on about food for a while, so you did well, and I appreciate it, and I thank you. And I offer him sincere thanks.
Okay. He's like... Just, yeah, basically, he's single tier. What? No, I just set that there.
Oh, thanks.
That was not his will save. For the compliment. But he does, he blushes a little, and he's glad, and then he attempts to do the really cool tablecloth thing, and
Does it end up on top of me?
the plates kind of go everywhere.
Ooh,
Some of
can I
them
reflex
fall.
and try and catch him?
Sure, you can try. And you're kind of just taken aback, and you're like, "No, my bread!" As it flies.
Oh,
up
I
in the air.
catch the bread.
No, you don't. Not
No.
with that reflex.
What? My reflex is a +4.
A 13 total.
Yeah, can I get the bread at least? Can I catch a roll? A roll?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But then all of the stuff.
No, the moment the bread hits the ground, I fall to my knees.
Before everything hits the ground, it just pixelates. Goes back into the
Dang
inventory.
it. The moment the bread kind of hits the ground and disappears, I can just go, no!
Opens and then do a roll.
Yes!
Like, the tablecloth, you throw everything up in the air and it cleans the area for
You
you.
don't understand. No, you can't do that to me. That was more shocking than death.
Like, well, I mean, I gotta pack up for the night. And he puts the table away and he takes his little stump cover off and everything.
Alright, I pop out my mattress and I plop it down on the ground.
Okay.
And I just kind of like fall back. I'm like, okay, who's got first watch?
I do, but only 3 of us can watch.
I sit up and I rock, paper, scissors it.
It's okay. So she's like, alright, I guess I go again. I mean, I'll take first watch. I'm just saying that only me, you, and Clyde can do watch. That the big guy is kind of out for the count when it comes to nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I rock, paper, scissors against Clyde for who's next.
Okay. So you rock, paper, scissors against Clyde.
Oh, do you want me to actually
We're
rock?
actually doing rock, paper,
Okay,
scissors.
ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, I guess I'm next.
Alright, so it will go Crystal, then you, and then Clyde.
Okay. Alright, so I sleep for the few hours that I get to sleep.
Yeah.
And...
So you'll get to sleep for 2 hours. Everyone's taking 2-hour shifts, and by the end of it, everyone should have 6 hours of sleep.
Okay. Sounds kosher.
Alright, so, okay, nothing happens in this night. Congratulations.
Yes.
You are not mauled by skeletons for once.
Yes.
And you wake up nice and refreshed.
Do we get a well rested bonus?
No, because you only slept for 6 hours.
Does Grog get his well rested bonus?
Gosh darn right, he does.
Dang it, Grog! I'm like, Grog, you really have got to let us all get some well rested bonuses here, man.
And he sits up groggily.
Groggily.
I'm sorry.
Did Clyde wake up in the usual way he does? Grog.
You, perception check.
2 on my normal, and it's an 8 total.
Clyde doesn't seem to be where his mattress is.
I look around with more fervor
You
in my looking.
go and you turn around, and right in front of you there's a plate. And there is bread.
I'm gonna get sick. But I
and
eat
he's
it.
like, my lady, good morning, my sunshine.
Good morning, my bread maker.
Gosh darn right I am. I'll take that title any day of the week.
Okay, so I eat the bread happily, and then I just kind of give him whatever's left because I'm like, I can't eat anymore. This is actually getting to the point where I can't eat any more bread. That's how good this is. This is heaven. I'm gonna get fat, and I'm ready for it.
He's he doesn't know how to deal with this. And Crystal gets up and she's like, 6 hours grog, you need to learn how to not need drugs to, like, you know, keep you going, man. I can't keep.
I just kind of like perk my ears up with it, like, what?
I mean, it's technically alchemical. It's not really like.
Do you have coffee?
No, I've got these leaves.
And they're kind of like dried little leaves. He's like,
You put them on. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What?
You're gonna need to sleep tonight if you do that.
What?
It's called all night.
What is it?
It's a dried leaf, and well, I eat it so I can run, and it makes it impossible for me to get tired. But then when it runs out, it hits like a truck, and I gotta sleep.
I can't. No, I'm like, can I keep this?
I mean, I only have so much.
How much do you have, and how much can I offer you for this one leaf?
I only got 3 leaves, including that
Ah,
one.
give it back.
You can buy it at most any alchemy shop, and I've been looking around because I figured magical forest and everything.
And he would know what they look like at least. But what if he mistook it for another plant? Nightshade.
what if he picked Deadly Nightshade, thinking it was going to make him not tired?
And
And then he took an eternal rest.
an eternal rest that night. Okay. So I suggest to everyone that we pack up and we start moving.
Okay. Which direction would you like to go in?
We were heading southeast. I would like to continue eastward if that is available.
Yes, you may continue going eastward. Do you wanna? So you again, you kind of have this northwestern position this way and a southwestern eastern position that way. Which way would you like to go?
Northern, a little bit northern.
You want to go a little more northern?
Yes, a little bit, just a smidgen.
Okay. The river is kind of like hard banking, by the way, south. So if you wanted to keep following the river, you would have to go south.
Do we want to keep following the river, guys, or?
I mean, I drank like 3 gallons of water last night.
So that's I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. I don't even know. I look at
She's
Clyde.
like, he pees like a racehorse, but I mean, I use him like a horse, so I suppose it's fair. But the big guy needs a lot of water and food.
Okay, so I'm assuming that for his sake, we probably have to stick closer to the fountain of water.
I mean, I'm sure if we spend enough time given a full day's travel, if we go in any direction, we'd probably be able to find a good water source.
Probably.
So this is the safe bet, but
I can't believe we haven't come across anything at this point. Like I said, maybe we should try and do a lure. Maybe I have survival. I should know. I would know how to make a lure, right? Something happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I make a perception check.
So you make a perception.
Because I'm always looking around. It's 18. Do I see anything?
I mean, you see.
Why hasn't anything happened yet? Does not knock on the wood fast enough.
I was rolling for this morning's encounters. Right as you said that. You see, so you're kind of pushing through a bunch of bushes as you say this, and the trees kind of open up, and there's a small little grove, and there's a family of bunny rabbits, and they're kind of hopping. And there's like 8 or 10 rabbits.
Hey guys, I found the squeeze.
the what? I'll call that food.
Those are rabbits. I was thinking they're cute, but that's beside the point. They're the rabbits. I found rabbits.
I mean, should be quiet. That way we don't disturb them.
What? No. Whispering? No, it's not like I want them to get away or anything. They're rabbits.
It's like, ah, some nice food.
You really want to hunt them?
It's like, I don't see the problem in. And then all of their ears perk up at the same time. And they bolt south.
I look at the direction that their ears were pointed in when they heard.
They were pointed towards your guys' direction.
Dang it.
Like, no!
See,
Stop
Clyde,
buzzing,
what you did?
I was whispering quieter than all of you. You were talking in full voice.
Yeah? They seemed to run when you talked.
Sure, it was your voice that alerted them. Your
Mm.
angelic tones could be picked for miles.
Nice save.
Oh, the furry little hats got away.
The furry.
We could make mittens and, like, boots out of them.
Not the rabbits! Like, we could kill wolves. I'm sorry, Nichia, but we could kill wolves. We could kill.
He just, like, looks absolutely mortified. Like, how dare you kill my kin?
Nichia, go kill a rabbit.
Okay, roll for that. See if you can get it.
He knows how. Wait, didn't I train him a new? Oh, I made a new training thing, didn't I?
Did you take time to do that? It takes an hour to train a new trick. Even if you level, I'm pretty sure even if you level up. It takes longer if you don't.
No, he doesn't understand a thing I say.
And you just kind of like look at him and you point and basically he hears
Nichia, fetch.
and that's what you actually say. But he doesn't hear any of that and he kind of just tilts his head.
He doesn't hear fetch? That's trained. He knows fetch.
Fetch what?
Fetch the rabbit. I said fetch a rabbit.
Okay.
Well, I said kill it, get a rabbit, kill it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's he kind of looks in the direction and he kind of whimpers like they're too far away.
You can run, you can't you? Never mind then.
And his stomach growls.
I throw on boar meat that I have. That's another pound gone. My gosh, this wolf is expensive.
You keep forgetting to feed your dog.
He's a wolf, excuse me.
You didn't feed him last night.
Okay, you know
You're
what?
lucky Grog slipped him some bacon.
You know, I hate to tell you this, but Clyde was supposed to cook meat, and that didn't happen. For me, at
He
least.
cooked meat
He gave me eggs.
and bacon.
And bacon. I know, but
And
I
crepes.
was too busy not sure what was going on, so I was eating bread. I'm sorry, I went into a bread coma.
Okay. So yes, you come across some rabbits, and they ran south.
Everything's going south. I'm going to say evens. I go north, and tails we
You
can
can
go
head
from-
north that way. You can head
Yeah.
northeast that way.
Yeah.
That way.
Tails. I mean not tails. Evens. I can continue in the direction that I was intending to, which is kind of like northern east. Or odds, I go where the rabbits are.
Okay. Even. Okay.
Even, Steven.
Okay. So you are opting to go away from the river.
Yeah, I'm opting for that. Everyone else can make a
Okay.
decision on that.
Grog is.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to find water.
She's like, and we get to go through more mysterious jungle.
This is a forest.
Jungle.
This is definitely a forest.
There are vines.
Yes.
Jungle.
Okay.
Just to climb a tree.
Okay.
And she peers off, and she is going to make her survival check for the next area. As well are all the NPCs, but you all kind of get turned around and start heading back the way you kind of, unless you roll a survival check and see if it is high enough.
I crit failed.
Okay, so yes, you all start heading back kind of southwest, actually.
I'm thinking about that bread too much. He keeps making me bread. I have no choice. He's gonna have to die. I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't kill my bread maker. Maker. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know what just came out of my mouth.
Okay. So yeah, you guys end up actually going southeast, and You don't get any, I mean, southwest, and you don't get any discovery points, but you're just kind of in this new area, and you don't know where.
We have 2. We have 2, right? Or do we have 3 now?
You have 3 in total.
Okay.
So you could buy this territory to figure out your direction and where you are.
I look at them and I say, what do you guys think?
I mean...
We're lost.
I'm sure we can find our way back on the track of where we need to be.
Are we sure about that, since the GM is rolling for encounters? Because we're lost?
So what do you want to do? Do you incur... Everyone else is kind of hesitant on spending their discovery points. And they kind of just want to keep walking around for a bit. But you could try and persuade them otherwise.
All diplomacy.
Okay.
I don't even have diplomacy. I have intimidate, though.
You're gonna intimidate me?
It's a 13 if I was trying to be diplomatic.
Are you trying to be diplomatic?
I was trying to be diplomatic. I'm not an intimidating person.
Okay. I mean, everyone was kind of indifferent. They just didn't want to spend the resource, but you were able to successfully coerce them, and you realized that you guys ended up actually did kind of doubling back, but at least you ended up in a new territory. And now you have this territory, but you realized you went a little southwest.
Okay.
Alright, so where would you like to go from there?
The river's continuing kind of further east and south, it looks like.
Yeah.
I send a message to Celia and ask them if they've had any luck.
And you get the following message. We haven't really found much.
I send a message to, I just closed the message immediately. I sent a message to Wilson. I'm like, hey Wilson, old buddy, old pal, darling. What's your current heading?
Holy crap, there were like giant birds that wanted to rip our flesh off, and don't come north.
Don't come north.
Apparently the forest wants to kill us.
My response, that was obvious the moment we entered the game. And I send like this really like a shruggy face, like,
You left me with the insane people.
Is it that bad?
I mean, Cynthia's calloused to anything that isn't furry, and Tiffany kind of thinks he can bench press the world.
And I sent him a message, and I'm like, well, I mean, it's no better here. Besides making me dinner, and
That sounds lovely.
no, you don't understand. And I list up all the names that he's called me so far.
That sounds awkwardly lovely.
Awkwardly lovely is the key word.
At least you get dinner. We've been eating boar meat for days.
Yeah.
Cynthia's been holding out. I keep seeing her sneak something, but I don't know what it is.
Celia.
Celia.
I'm just like, you could ask her. I'll save you. I'll see if I can get Clyde to make you something when we all meet up. End post, basically.
Okay.
Look, we have like a little chat forum.
Yeah.
I'm keeping up with Wilson, my buddy, old pal, making sure he's not dead. I'll kill somebody if he dies. I'll be so sad. Okay. I work so hard to keep him alive.
So, which direction do you end up going?
We're not gonna go. And I tell them what I talked to with Wilson about.
But north is where all the danger is. We haven't really had much. We had rabbits.
We've had rabbits, but
and they ran away.
I said, let's just continue. Let's go for about 3 more territories, and then worst case scenario, we can travel back.
More territories in what direction, though?
I'd say south.
Directly south?
No, not directly south. We could. Let's just keep going eastward.
Okay.
The woods go on forever. That we know of. So let's see how it goes. So that's what my recommendation is, and I would like to continue on southeast. And I know you're running out of pages. You're running out of teeny territories.
Okay, so this territory is a lot bigger than it looks, by the way. But you end up actually finding the river again. You kind of went a little south below the river, and the river kind of went east, but you actually ended up meeting back up with it because it seemed like it banked south again. And you are actually finally going to hear a Hello, travelers.
Who just called me a hoe? You just hear me say that really loud. Who called me a hoe?
And you hear some really nervous whispering, and some people who are greatly concerned about this, and he's like, I'm sorry, good day, my fellow gentlemen. Folk. And he's really struggling to
I
interact with you
perception check in the
common.
direction of his voice. Crit.
And you see a band of 5 really tall elvish rangers. And
Oh my gosh, they're rangers and they're elves. They're my kind of people.
And they're all in like leaf guard armor. And it's all silver and leafy and everything, and it looks like it has a little emblem on it.
I greet them in Elven. Oh, fellow travelers.
Okay, and they respond in Elven, and they're like, our common's a little rusty. We're sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I was kidding. I was seriously just kidding about that. You didn't call me anything slanderous.
Then Crystal chimes in Elven, and she's like, "Hiya, guys! Oh my gosh, people!" And she goes and she grabs one of their legs, and one of the guys just looks really uncomfortable and glares down like he doesn't know what to do. He's like, "Is this proper etiquette?"
Are these players or NPCs? Can I tell?
They seem to be NPCs.
Oh. So, what's going on in here? Since we're in the woods.
Well, indeed, you have managed to stumble upon some of the members of the Rangers Society.
I would never have guessed. No way. Oh my gosh. And I just make this big deal out of it. How's Claude? Claude's just sitting there probably like, does he understand Elven?
He's kind of like staring at you and staring at them, and they see their lips moving, and he kind of nudges you. What? Is that like French?
Parlez-vous français?
No, that's French. What are you talking in?
I'm speaking Elven.
Oh.
The language of my people.
Oh, and he drilled. Oh.
Is your intelligence score really low?
We're not gonna. I make good food.
So
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
I wouldn't consider biting that hand. I don't know where it's
I
been.
chose Dwarven.
Oh, I was gonna take Dwarven. We could have used that earlier.
Why would we have used that earlier?
I could have used it earlier.
What did you need Dwarven for? Why didn't you ask me?
Because you weren't here.
I'm
My
always
sunshine,
here.
I say so apathetically.
Why aren't you just a glistening ray of hope? Now talk to. What do these people want?
I don't know. I ask them, so what do you want? Ooh.
They're kind of taken back by
My slang.
the elven slang and the butchering of their language.
It's our language, thank you very much.
And they're like, well, we've been scouting through the areas to document the wildlife as per our habitual actions, and we noticed that there were some travelers, and well, we haven't seen that many of them since a group came through here earlier.
A group came through earlier? What'd they look like?
Oh, I mean, we didn't really get that good of a look of them. We at the Ranger Society, they stayed at the tavern mostly.
Were they like a shadow on the wind, a leaf in the forest?
And, by the way, Crystal's been kind of glaring at them. And she's like, that one! And she points to the one in, like, the back left, and she's like, that's the shadow in the wind.
Oh, so we were being followed, so you guys were watching us.
And everyone kind of gasps.
That she was able to see them.
And the one at the front says, Elon, how could you dare be spotted? And he kind of looks at you and he's like, come on, guys, like, Commander, there's no way she could have seen me. She's like, I can notice you anyway. That
Yeah.
tailcoat of leaves, I knew it. A leaf in the forest. I told you!
You said a leaf in the forest, a shadow on the wind. It's a leaf on the wind, a shadow in the forest.
Nonsense! I meant exactly what I said, and I knew I saw that guy.
Okay, I believed you. That's why I was being very vigilant. And I said, so, fellow rangers. Well, actually, I'm not a ranger yet. Dang it. But I say, fellow elves, what is it that you seek?
I mean, we weren't really seeking much of anything. We were wondering if you would care to come back to our town. You seem to have been wandering around in circles for a little bit, and we were wondering if you could use some direction. Our home is always open to any weary travelers who need assistance.
I tell Clyde, I said that they're offering us a chance to go into their town.
I
village.
don't like it.
Why? Because they're good-looking people and you're jealous?
That is besides the point. Wait, they might have ingredients.
They probably do.
Or what elvish food tastes like.
Like food.
But what kind of food?
All right, Mr. Clocktown, or Clocktown.
The cluck bucket!
I'm sorry.
And the elves all kind of tilt their head. What foreign place is this?
It's the restaurant he works at in real life.
And everyone kind of turns and they kind of hear roll a perception check.
Oh, the mighty cluck bucket.
No, they're grumbling and sounds like a
17.
grotesque area. I would never want to. It sounds like that crazy lady's tavern on the 3rd Street.
And I say to them, well, despite how he looks and seems, he's a pretty gentle soul, I think. Weird, but gentle. I'm kind of
And he comes up to them and he takes a napkin and he's like, "Watch this."
Wait, he understands them right now?
No, he's just trying to impress them. And before him, there's a single piece of bread. And they're all like,
Clyde, no! No, Clyde!
"It's bread."
Oh gosh, does bread become life in this game? I just like, Clyde, no, you mustn't share your secrets.
They're hesitant, but some of them take the bread, and one of them, their eyes light up like they have never tasted something.
I mean, to be fair, they're NPCs.
So
They probably
amazing
never
before.
tasted anything at this point.
And it's Elon, and he's looks like he's just experienced true joy and bliss in his life.
Okay, so I grab Clyde by the hand and I kind of pull him back.
Like, my cooking expertise is being appreciated.
I kind of pull him back and I'm just like, so you said something about, and I'm holding behind me. So you said something about other travelers?
Yes, like I said, we really didn't get that good of a look at them.
Not at all? I look at the guy who we saw the leaf on the wind.
I mean, no, we didn't. Well,
What, was somebody riding a horse?
actually, no, there were no horses involved.
So it's a different party.
Well, actually, I mean, yeah, no, there weren't any horses. They were all kind of shady-looking fellows. All kind of.
Why is he British?
What do you mean?
Why is he a British elf? Shouldn't he be more like a high elf, like up here in the registers? Oh no, Edmund.
These are foot soldiers. What do you want from them?
I am most joyous on this auspicious occasion.
No, this is not the Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay. So I'm like,
I don't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do with the elvish voices.
there's so many voices in this one.
There's so many different voices I have to keep doing. I need to keep bouncing back and forth. And,
Okay. So I say, we will happily go back with you to your village.
Town of Varia.
Varia. Varia. Got it. Okay, so we can go to your town. Do you know anything about slimes around here?
They all kind of whisper themselves. But they seem rather stone-faced. And they say they're a sacred creature in this ancient forest that has been overhunted almost to the brink of death.
Okay. That's not good.
They once were quite common. You'd run into them almost immediately
Do
on
you
entering.
breed them to like bring their numbers back up?
We have attempted to make a sort of safe area they could rehabilitate, gain numbers once again, but even then there seems to be poaching. Hence
Yeah.
why we're going on more frequent patrols.
Yeah, I could probably tell you the reason for part of that is probably because there's not enough health potions available in the town of beginnings.
We've been hearing rumors of that. And then one speaks up. Yeah, the people that actually walked through, I think they were part of the clan that we heard rumors about.
Dark Savior 69.
Clyde says 39!
Clyde, why are you so defensive about this? Are you planning on joining them? I just give him this look of, Utter disgust.
No, it's just your jokes are vulgar.
Oh, I need to resist that. I need to.
Will save.
I need to resist that. Do I smack him?
No, you hold your tongue.
I hold my tongue, but I give him this look of, really, really. But I do want mumble under my breath. See if I eat your food again.
And he looks at you. See indeed.
He's challenging me, and it's terrible.
He's challenging you to see if you'll eat his food.
Okay.
Thus far, you've not been able to resist.
Oh, okay. I'll resist it.
Roll wills a lot.
I can do it.
Can you?
I can. I won't crit fail.
Bread.
It's bread! What am I supposed to do? Okay.
So, they lead you back to the town of Arya, and you end up having to go through 2 or 3 more territories. And we, please roll, 3 perception, 3 of whatever check you're using to see if you actually...
My survival.
Yeah.
My first survival is,
You need a DC 15 to pass. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's 13. This passes. 16 plus 7.
Okay.
Passes.
Okay. So you are actually managed to see 2 of the territories that you're going through. So you actually do get the discovery points, and you actually end up getting all 3 between your group. So you get 3 discovery points leading to the town of Varya, and you actually get 5 for discovering Varya, which should... Yeah, because you already spent all of your other ones to discover that territory earlier. So now you have a total of 8.
Yep. Okay, so because nobody else is really making decisions, I'm going to purchase a few other territories up until. If we already discovered Varya, do I have to purchase that area?
The town doesn't take up the whole territory.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
I'll purchase the territory for Varya.
Okay.
I know you don't have enough. If you need another big one, or you have enough.
I'll draw it out later.
Okay. So I'll purchase Varya. And then I will also purchase the one before Varya.
Okay. So yeah, just write that down. And I'll make out your larger map. We're gonna have a rather large scale map. At some point.
I can get you a way to do that on the computer if you would like.
And as you walk up to the town, you just hear one of the elves shout, "Alatar, fall in! Bring down the gate!"
Got it.
What?
Got it. Random name generator. Let's go.
What? What were you saying, random name? What did you think I said?
I don't know. Alatar?
Yeah, Alatar.
Yeah.
And Farland.
Farland. I think you said Farland.
No, Farland.
Alright, Farland. Let's go.
Alright. So and the gate raises up and you are let in.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay.
I want to look at the town. Tell me what I see. 16.
And you just hear Crystal say, "Oh, pretty!"
Well, I mean, there's kind of a lot of trees.
There's a lot of trees.
Well, we are kind of one with nature here.
Okay.
And you see, again, the really tall trees, but it seems like the trees have been incorporated into the architecture. When you walked up and saw the front gate, instead of guard towers, the towers, I mean, they were still there, but they were actually built into the trees.
Okay.
So the guard tower actually went like 20, 30 feet up, and you saw little holes. And the walls were like a very beautiful white stone. But they were melded, and the walls connect from tree to tree to tree. And it seems like each tree has its own little guard station in it. All the way around the small little town. And as you enter and you go in through the gates are made of wood, and there are vines which pull them up and everything, and you enter, and there's the sun is glistening in upon the scene, and everything is natural. It's all browns, greens, and it seems like there aren't actually any like stone paths. There are a couple of dirt paths that are like foot trafficked, but you also see that a lot of elves are actually taking rivers, and they're using the waterways in order to transport themselves.
Wow. Pretty nice place you got here.
Well, we try. We've made the best of what we can, and we've made a rather hospitable home, and welcome any and all travelers as long as they abide by the laws.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's very important. So, a quick question. What do you guys do as an alternative to, like, healing potions and whatnot, seeing as that you survive out here in the woods?
I mean, we craft healing potions. We have our own alchemists here.
What do you
But
craft
we also-
them from?
Limes.
The slimes that have been overhunted?
But we're not having very much supply of healing potions right now, so we have had to find some alchemical alternatives.
What kind of alternatives?
There are some remedies. I'm not really an alchemist, but I'm sure if you went to the shop, you could end up finding something.
I leave the group and I go right to the alchemist. I'm just like, okay, I'll see you later. If you don't
start
mind.
walking straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Okay. I look. Do I find the alchemist shop?
Perception check.
No, I could fail.
No, you keep going straight.
Oh yeah, this is right. Guys, I have a terrible sense of direction. It's already started to show. Does Clyde or somebody stop me?
Clyde's like, wait, where are you going? And the elves are kind of murmuring like, she's never been here before. She know where she's going.
Like a leaf on the wind.
So eventually you just keep going straight, and eventually
I just keep going
you
straight.
just keep going straight, and eventually you see there are a couple of really nice buildings, but there across a river there is a building.
That's a nice building.
And it says the Fey Hats Tavern.
The Fey Hats Tavern. That's not what I'm looking for.
Other than that, you see a bunch of other buildings that don't have signs. But
I guess I'll walk into the tavern really quick. Excuse me.
everyone just kind of turns around.
Where is the alchemist shop?
It's which one?
Where is the first one? When you walk in through the front gate.
And then there's a little plump elfin lady comes up. Oh dearie, well the nearest alchemy shop, if you actually go and you hang a right and you follow down and you go 3 rivers to the left, it'll be on the right hand side. It'll be near the garden.
3 rivers to the right on the left hand side. Got it.
And she nods.
No, she nods to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 rivers on the right, on the left hand side?
Yes, that's what she says.
Is that actually what she said?
Yeah.
Or am I confused?
Yeah,
with
that's
myself?
what she said, and she nods.
Okay. So I said 3 rivers to the left and on the right hand side.
Well, she apparently didn't hear you.
Okay.
Very well.
Alright, so I go out and I try to follow these directions.
Okay, which way did you go?
3 rivers to the
Roll
right.
Survival.
Okay, I did a good job. I
Okay,
got directions.
So you
So you
cross
go away.
3 rivers to the right, and you look on the left-hand side.
There it is!
And there you see a beautiful garden, and right next to it there is a shop.
Whoop, there it is. Okay. I go into the beautiful shop.
No, beautiful garden, and next to it there is a shop.
I go into the beautiful shop, man.
Okay, and
This is a garden. This is not a shop.
again, it's kind of melded into a tree. It has vines overgrowthing, and there's flowers going out of the box, but like the flowers are literally like growing out of the box, and like everything, and you can kind of open the wood door, and the vines are kind of hanging down.
Okay. I walk in. Hello?
The tiny elf, short for short and kind of hunched over, puts on its glasses.
What can I do you for?
Hi. Xenar?
What?
Xenar's the cabbie, never mind. What?
What can I do you for?
I'm trying to... You have healing potions?
Potions. No, we're sold out. We don't really have much supply.
Do you have any alternatives for healing potions?
Yes, can I sell those legally?
Can you sell those legally?
I'm gonna sure try.
What does he have? Tell me about this. What is this alternative that I've
He's
heard of?
like, well, I have he's like, well, you see, the regular health potions are red, so I felt like that must have been the secret. And he's like, here, I'll give you your first sample for free.
What the heck is it?
I'll give you your first sample for free. Tell me how it works, and if it does anything, please, here's the receipt. And it says release form on it. It's like you sign there. You don't need to bother reading. If you put the quill in your hand, you just sign there at the bottom. Tell me if that works.
Do you have to drink it, or can I throw it down to the ground?
I drink it, and if it doesn't, I didn't sell it to you.
Okay, I sign it.
Okay. Like, thank you. And he rolls it up and puts it in his coat.
The free sample. You didn't sell it to me. You're right.
And you look in your inventory and it's just like question mark potion.
I don't even know what to put down. Question mark potion.
Just put question mark red potion.
I don't know what this is, and I'm excited to try it. Oh, Clyde! Oh wait, no, I messaged Clyde. I'm like, hey Clyde, I found the alchemist.
You just ran off.
I found the alchemist shop after about how long did it take me?
Roll a d10.
D10, got it.
D10.
I got it. Hold on.
D10.
I'm grabbing it. It's in my box.
Gosh, it took you 30 minutes.
Took me. After 30 minutes, I finally found the shop.
What? We're at the shop.
What shop?
The alchemist shop.
I went down past 3 rivers to the left, and there was a shop. I was at the tavern first.
And you just see the ... messaging system. And it says, oh, Katar says you're down by the garden shop. Okay. There's another alchemist shop up to the north.
I sent a message back. Not gonna lie, can you come and get me? I'm not gonna be able to find my way through this town.
We don't know where we're gonna get a town map.
Sounds kosher. I leave the shop.
Where do you go?
I wander aimlessly.
Roll a d8.
A D8. Okay, I got this. It won't come out of my box. Got it. Hold on. No, I got it. It's a 6. Where do I end up?
You end up back at the Feyhat's Tavern.
I guess I just go in. It's time to get a drink. Can I legally drink in this game? My character wouldn't drink anyway. I wouldn't drink, yeah. I go up to the table and just kind of sit down, like awkwardly look at the menu.
Oh, dearie, I'm glad you came back. So did you actually manage to find the nearest alchemy shop?
I did, and I got this. I'm gonna show her this. Any idea?
I haven't seen that one before. He's always concocting up new things.
What's the likelihood I'll die from this?
Die little. Hospitalized. Rather large.
I wonder if it's worth the risk.
If you do give it to someone, probably make sure they're rather fortuitous.
Fortitude. I got a high fortitude. Hey, Grog!
I mean, he generally means well and tries to do what he sets out for, just rarely succeeds. He's an inventive one.
I should have healed some more points past that.
Yes. You're probably up to 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll probably take this late at night when nobody's watching and nobody's gonna be worried. I mumble this under my breath. And I say, so what's good to eat here?
Oh, good to eat. We have all kinds of platters. We've got the potato platter, the carrot platter, the eggplant platter. All of them, of course, come with lettuce and croutons and...
Could I have the potato platter with salt? Do you have plenty of salt? Do you have butter?
Salt. Butter. No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you have spices?
Spices.
Oh, first floor NPCs, I'm in pain. Okay. I just say I'd like the potatoes.
Okay. So she brings you out and there's
How much is it?
It'll be 2 silver pieces.
Oh my gosh, they're so cheap. How many silver is it in a gold? 10?
10 silver in a gold, I'm pretty sure. So she brings you out a sliced open hot potato on a bed of lettuce with carrots, cucumbers, and
Okay.
That's all it is. And she brings you a glass of water.
Water. All right, I eat it.
Okay. Great.
Is it bland?
It's bland.
Okay. I expected nothing
It's
better.
like someone threw a baked potato on a salad.
Ha! I'm trying to up my game against eating Clyde's food.
Clyde's delicious carbs of crepes and bread, man.
Crepes and bread, and you know what? I'm not gonna eat his food for a while.
Rollo will save.
So my total is a 14.
You miss Clyde's food.
Dang it! I miss Clyde's food. I don't even miss Clyde. I just miss his food.
Comparatively, this is quite bland.
It's like I gotta resist the bread. Okay. So what kind of shops do you have in this town?
Oh, banners of shops. Oh, let me. And she pulls out a pamphlet. And she's
Could
like,
I get one of those?
oh, of course, the town maps. Anyone can have them. So you now have a town map, and you are now seeing exactly what I am seeing. So there is a stables, a blacksmith's, a cobbler's, the herbologists, the alchemists, a magic shop, a library,
Magic shop.
a seamstress, a tanner's, the tavern, and a general marketplace.
Ooh, I want to go to the library.
You go to the library?
Yeah, I want to go to the library.
Okay. You said, ooh, the magic shop, and you want to go to the library. You don't cast spells. What is your plan? You are a 3rd level fighter.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to the library.
Okay.
I like spells and crap.
Magic and shit. What? You say it all the time.
No, I don't. No, I really don't. I said it that one time because it was the effect of it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so you wish to make your way to the library. Now, how are you getting? Are you going by foot?
Yeah.
Okay, it takes you a while.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I check my mailbox while I walk.
Roll a d20. Yeah.
18.
Okay, you 18 minutes pass, and you get a message from Clyde. And he's like, "We're at the alchemist shop. Where are you?"
I look at my map. Where am I? I don't know. I send back.
Yes, you do.
Kind of.
You have a town map. Roll survival. You have like a +5.
You don't understand.
It's an 18 plus your survival +5.
It's the role play of it. All right. I said at this point. Okay, I said I don't know. Let me check my map.
You made your way up here, and you're close to the library.
I'm close to the library. I found a map finally.
Clyde says, "Stay where you are." All caps ! Exclamation point.
I shrug my shoulders. I go into the library.
Okay. So I want to point something out. You're at this alchemist shop and for the viewers, in the far right-hand corner. You made your way to the tavern, and you walk to the library. There's the other alchemist shop.
That's where they
in
were.
the far left-hand corner. And the alchemist shop they were is right next to the library you're now at. But they walked all the way down to the bottom right-hand corner. And you just switched places, basically.
No wonder he's like, stop moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go in the library. And again, the library is kind of built around the trees and is kind
How
of
big
like
is this library?
Huge.
Ooh.
So it's not that wide. It's kind of like a giant circle. It's like 50 feet in diameter, but it goes up multiple floors. It's like
Okay.
11 floors tall, and it's got this beautiful fountain centerpiece, and some nice like silk drapes, and the sunlight's kind of glistening in. And there's a receptionist with a blonde bun and glasses, and she's typing.
I go up to the desk and I'm like, hello.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
trying.
you're a new face in town.
Yes, I'm a relatively new face. I'm trying to get some information
Oh.
on spawn points for slimes.
Oh, we've had a lot of those recently. Now, they used to be quite common, okay? But as we've had the Rangers Society go out and scouting, and there's fewer than a 10% chance of them spawning anywhere, other than the sanctuary, of course. But that would be
We
strictly
can't touch the sanctuary, I
that would be
know.
poaching.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out what has been the highest spawn rate area so far.
Well, the documents come in quite regularly, but as of right now, they all seem rather consistent, and we're a little backlogged due to the influx of all the information. The best place to really go would be go to the Ranger Society. And they might have quests on the job boards there.
Okay, so they have a quest on the job board. I look at my map. Where's the Ranger Society?
All the way back on the right-hand side of the town.
All right. I say thank you, and I start going there. Okay. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get smacked. Okay.
Okay. So you're making your way there, and you end up crossing a couple of the streets. You pass the black.
I sent a message to Clyde. Ranger Society. Period.
He messaged you back. You don't deserve my food. Period.
I sent him back. You don't deserve my love. Period.
You see a long ... as if he's messaging,
He doesn't know what to say.
and then a message is never sent.
Oh, I hurt his feelings. Too bad. Suck it, Clyde. I'm not eating your food for a while.
And then around halfway there, you get to, like I said, around the blacksmith shop, and you hear, "Oh my gosh! I found her!" And you get tackled in the leg.
Do I need to roll to not fall over, or is
No, you're fine. She's a lightweight.
Okay.
But there's just this 23-pound leg weight on you now. And she's like, "You're not going anywhere.
I continue to walk.
We've been going in circles.
As she's talking, I just continue to walk
We've
with her.
walked for almost an hour. You just walked off carefree like that, going who knows where, not knowing where you are. At least you found a map now, but then you keep bouncing around from location to location.
I need Grog to drink this, and I pull out the potion.
She's like, "What is it?
I don't know. He needs to drink it.
Why?
I don't know. He needs to drink it.
Who says?
The alchemist.
Which one?"
The one I went to.
She's like, "That old geezer.
Yeah.
With the weird, really long mustache and hair coming out of his ears."
Let me put it this way. It could be really fine. I'll just drink it. I drink it.
Do you?
I drink it.
Okay, roll.
What happens?
Fortitude.
Oh, it's 15. Is it just passing?
Okay. You are going to gain. What's your Constitution score?
My con is a 4 or 18.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah,
My mod is 4.
I want your modifier. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. You're gonna gain a temporary 7 HP. But
Oh no.
your mouth and your entire esophagus and stomach feels like it's on fire, and you immediately take 1 point of non-lethal damage.
Ah! This is not the best decision I've made. This is definitely not the best decision I made. So that puts me at a 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affects
Temporary 40. How long does the 40 last?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
But your stomach is still burning.
Okay. I take up my flask and I start drinking water furiously.
Okay, roll a fortitude save.
The 13 plus 7, so 20.
It gets worse.
Really?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
So you're standing there in agonizing pain,
Just
tears
tears.
streaming down your face. Like, you basically just ate a ghost pepper and then tried to drink water.
I need ketchup.
Ketchup? You gonna drink straight ketchup?
I might have to. Just gonna stand there, tears streaming down my face. Ah! Ah!
And Crystal looks at you. Your eyes are bulging out of your head. Are you okay?
Yes! I'm just fine. I'm just so happy and jubilated. There's so much jubilation in my body right now. I'm so happy to be here. Oh, dear God, help me.
I agree, it's rather pretty. I don't cry when I see pretty things, though.
I continue making my way to the Ranger Society as best as I can.
Okay.
With this child on my leg, crying my eyes out.
Okay,
Does any...
and you see a little pop-up in your menu option.
Yeah.
And it says, the potion now has been given a name, but it's out of your inventory. It's now called a Fire Belly potion.
Well, crap. I burped. Do I breathe fire?
No.
Dang it.
But your belly feels like it is on fire.
I'm gonna let him know what happened. Oh my god. How long does these effects last? I look at does it say anything? Like how long it lasts?
Unknown.
Oh shoot!
It's just been given a name now that you've drank it.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay. Does anybody else show up while I'm walking? Because I'm making my way slowly because I'm in pain. I'm like, I'm dying.
No one manages to catch up with you yet.
Oh my
You
gosh.
finally get to the Ranger Society.
Just tears. I just push the door open. My face is probably like bloodshot red and my eyes are just streaming.
A couple of people yell "Demon!" and then
everything is fine. This is
a couple
okay.
of men run to you, and are like, "Miss, are you okay? Pardon me, what is wrong?"
Everything is fine. This is okay.
Ma'am, I pardon my interruption, and I don't mean to pry.
I just bang my. Oh, does this give me an increase on my intimidate check? I need to know what quests you have.
Roll an intimidate at a +2.
The 17 plus 8 plus another 2, so that's 30. Was it 36?
I didn't hear the math you were speaking.
It's 17, so
Okay.
19, and then another 8.
Please,
I can't math!
you thought it was over 30?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay,
can't math.
some of these hardened adventurers genuinely seem spooked. Like, they've seen a ghost, and a couple of them just point to the job board.
I go over to the job board, and I just like stomp there with this child, and they're...
This one elf ranger seems to be following you. And he's like, "Ma'am, I really do believe that you should maybe sit down, maybe get glass or something."
I only drank water and made it worse. It's like fiery crap. I did not poop today yet.
I believe that's going a little bit in detail, but here, how about you have some cool ale?
Cool ale?
Yeah.
In my wisdom, do I think it's a good idea? Can I use that?
Yeah, you can wisdom check.
It's a 6.
You want to do anything to stop this hot
I
fuego.
take it and I drink it.
Okay. Roll a fortitude save.
Oh my god, no!
I'm just letting you know.
That's a 7 plus 14.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're fine. It slightly subsides.
That was better than the water. Don't drink water. Don't buy the potion. Don't buy the red potion. That's all I say.
And everyone goes from being absolutely terrified from you to this moment of, oh.
Don't buy red potions. I know what it does now. Don't buy it.
And as the burning sensation goes away, so does your temporary HP.
Aha! The counter. I look at the informational thing. What does it offer? Any more information?
Yes, it says it lasts for 10 minutes and it gives temporary HP equal to your level plus your Constitution modifier, but it only lasts as long as the side effects remain.
I might get another one of those potions just because the intimidation effect was
It
too much
also
fun.
says that if you pass the initial fortitude save, you aren't at negatives while drinking it, while the side effects still remain. So, the burning sensation would still be there, it's just, you wouldn't be crying in tears.
Okay, my face is probably still really red.
Yes,
And I still got a few tears for
It's
dripping
very
down.
flush still.
Does anybody come in?
Huh?
Did they catch up to us yet?
No.
Look, I look at the job board.
And the elf is still there, and he's like, "Ma'am, is there anything I can particularly help you with? I can point you in the direction of anything you really need."
Just kind of look at him. My face is all like red and flush. I don't know. I'm a sorry person right now. I regret my decisions in life.
I mean, if I'm being perfectly like, those are the jobs for the Rangers in the Rangers Society. I can.
I need health potions. We need health potions. I shouldn't be taking. I tried an alternative. That was the alternative.
So the alchemist got to you. Let's see. Well,
The alchemist got to me. All right.
we tend to If you want more standard conventional methods, we generally go to the alchemists on the side of town.
It's fine. I actually enjoy that man's shop. I don't know what else I'm gonna get. It was fun.
It's an adventure, alright. Most of us don't dare go in there, that's for sure.
I'll tell you one thing, it'll be fun on shot night. I don't even do shots, I'm just saying it.
And he kind of just tilts his head like
Never mind.
I mean, it's like, so is there anything I can help you with, miss?
I don't know. Is there?
I mean, is there a reason why you came to the Rangers Society? Are you posting a quest for us?
No, I want to become a ranger, but I can't right now. I know I have to do that later in life. But beyond that, we need potions. But we also have to complete a quest for the Town of Beginnings because they don't even have any potions there, so we need to bring slimes back, or like the slime drops.
And all the entire tavern, you just hear a.
We understand your issue. Tavern. Around the tavern.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so the Hunter Society basically is a tavern.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of guys who go hunting.
Okay.
And call themselves a
so
society.
I'm just like this red-faced elf.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. At least it was pretty. It was ugly crying. It was ugly crying.
Ugly crying.
Like snot dripping down
Yeah,
my face.
exactly.
I haven't even bothered to wipe it away at this point.
No, you haven't.
Nope. I'm just gonna stand there.
It's like, well, I mean, is
I picked the child up off my leg.
Whee!
I look at her. Do I look good?
I've seen uglier.
I put her down. I'm gonna try and wipe my face. I wipe the nose, basically.
He grimaces but attempts to contain his
I
composure.
wipe it on my pants because I'm like, I don't have a Did you offer me a tissue?
He holds out a kerchief.
It's too late now. You were not a gentleman, sir.
Pardon me, ma'am. I was a little taken back by the circumstances.
You see when a lady cries, you don't even offer her a tissue and all the other stuff. Okay, so I'm like, I'll be back in a little bit. Let me collect myself. So I go outside.
Okay. What do you do out there?
I sit down on the steps and I wait.
Okay.
Did they come?
Yes. Wait.
Are they seriously?
Yes! They find no!
Who didn't get there?
Clyde made it. Grog's lost. And Clyde's pointing. He's like, what? Yeah, you! You! And he runs over to you. And he picks you up by the scruff of your shirt. Where have you been?
I just like look at him. My eyes still a little watery and teary-eyed. I did things I probably shouldn't have done today.
You're gosh darn right you did. Look what happened. We all went looking for you, and now we lost Grog.
Just kind of look at him. I'm sorry. I was in a lot of pain though.
And
So-
Crystal jumps up. He's like, "What? You lost him? How else am I supposed to get around?" And the big guy was kind of useful for
I
like.
sent a message to Grog. Grog. Just like a lot of grogs until.
And they're all received, but there are no responses.
Oh my gosh, Grog does not know how to open his menu.
No, they're open, and they're so you could tell
Grog, respond.
and you get a jumbled, unreadable number of various characters.
Oh my gosh, Grog doesn't know how to read or type. I'm just like, we gotta go find him. And I kind of like wipe my face off a
She's
little
like,
bit
"How
more.
could you lose him? He's a big dummy. I mean, he's a sweetheart and he's really strong and nice and everything, and he's really embarrassed by this fact, but he's illiterate. In game, not in real life.
Oh, wait. Oh, because of his stats.
Yeah, he's got a -2 intelligence.
Oh my gosh, is he dead?
No, he just can only speak and barely does that.
Good man. Good man. I continue to wipe my face off. I'm just like, so we should probably go find him.
And you can open up your map, and you actually do see that he has a little marker. And he's actually in the garden.
He's enjoying the garden at the alchemist shop. Let's go back and get another one.
So wait, where are you headed?
Alchemist shop.
No, he's in the garden.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the alchemist shop and I'll show them where he probably is.
Okay, so you go back to the alchemist shop and you
Yeah.
just point and say he's in there.
And I go back into the shop and I say, sir,
What?
give me another one. Give me 5.
Wait, you drank it?
Yeah.
And he walks up over to you and he picks up your one arm and he looks under you and he starts poking you in the armpit. And he prods you in the stomach. He's like, "You're not hospitalized. That's a good sign."
It probably should have hospitalized me, but it had some good side effects and some really bad side effects.
Yeah, what happened? And he pulls out a notebook.
I tell him everything that happened. And I point to my face. This is the after effect.
Alright, so not water, but alcohol. But apparently it has to be soothing. So that alcohol is actually made out of the chill shrooms. It's fermented and
Chill shrooms, got it.
Yeah, they're supposed to be soothing. It's supposed to be cool, refreshing taste.
Ooh. All right.
I don't have 5 more. I have 3 on me right now.
How much are you gonna charge me for them?
Experimental drugs might get a lawsuit. 100 gold.
100 gold. Okay, how about this? How about I test out potions for you?
Wait a minute. Didn't you want to make this do with the other alchemist? Why don't I didn't realize this is a trope I've been doing.
What?
And all my alchemists try experimentally dangerous things and almost kill you. And you keep offering to do this.
Look, how about this? You give me a really
Wait,
good...
aren't you still wearing your boar's hat merchandise? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So what's this deal you're making?
I gotta go to the bathroom first. Hold on. I have to pee.
There's her battle cry.
There's my battle cry. Be right back.
Okay.
Entertain them.
I don't know what to do. They've met every.
Okay, so no, there is one last thing that needs to be done. She's gonna hopefully not watch this video and find this segment. There was the small group of player characters that actually did come through here. They're a party of 3. They were the shadowy figures, and they came through here. And if she is still in the town in a day or two and rolls a DC 20 perception check in the tavern, she will notice them. But it's at a very specific time. It's between 8 and 10 p.m. in 2 days in the tavern. So tune in to see if she actually gets it.
I have returned.
I'm actually making use of you going to the bathroom because I can tell the people's secrets
That I can't now.
that you can't know, so don't go looking for them.
Okay.
And if you find it, don't.
Okay, that's fine. All right, continue.
Okay, so
So I
what are
make
you
my-
doing? He's kind of playing with his mustache.
And I say, look,
Uh-huh.
you want to give me... Okay, I will take your potions, but here's
Right.
the deal.
Yeah,
I will test potions for you.
okay.
As long as there's a high chance that I won't die from them, I will test them. Or I will find test subjects for you.
Everyone thinks that no one really wants to try them anymore.
Did Clyde come in with me, or is he looking in the garden?
Rangers. Yeah, they went in the garden to find their lost illiterate friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You basically lost, like, a deaf puppy, and you are going in and trying drugs instead.
I'm finding alternatives. This is probably the worst alternative I could have found, but, you know, I liked it was terrible, but it was also really fun if I need to act like I'm in pain, and it needs to be real.
Okay, well, first thing first, you're gonna need to sign this paperwork. And he just, a giant binder of paperwork.
I open up my tab, and I just go, sign all.
Great. He's like, alright, that's done with. Got her.
I say, can I have a copy of that to read later?
Yeah, sure, you already signed it.
Why not? What clause is in there that says if I die, I can't do anything about it? Because if I die anyway, so...
There are like 17 of those.
Okay.
I mean, he's like, alright, well, I mean, I can't give it to you for free, but I already tried this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you these 3.
Yes.
And then you need to try these 2 and report back to me by the end of the week.
What are the other 2?
So
I got 2 fire bellies, or 3 fire bellies.
3 fire belly potions.
Clyde is gonna be so upset if I show him.
And then one of them looks midnight black, like tar, and it's bubbling slightly.
Black ocean. Okay.
And the other one literally looks like chunky vomit.
Chunky vomit. Okay. I open them and I smell them individually.
Both of them smell. No, the black one doesn't have a scent. The vomit one smells like you would think it would smell.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Good. You got it, dude.
That's Mr. Dude to you.
Oh, is your name Dude?
Sir Dude, actually.
That's my dog's name.
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all, sir. Dude. Sir Dude.
That's right. Show respect to your elders. All right. Well, like I said, you might want to keep a detailed alchemy journal. And
alchemy testing.
And you now have a little pop up for a side quest that says test 2 potions and return by the end of the week.
Okay. I'm gonna die.
By the way, you fail if you don't return. So if you die, fail the quest.
Oh, well, that's just terrible. Okay.
Yeah, but no, there is a time limit, so if you don't return by the end of the week, even if you did drink those 2 potions, it will still expire.
Got it. Alright. I go outside and I go into the garden. And I scream as loud as I can, Grog!
And he just cleans out and says, "What you screaming for? We're all right here."
Hi.
And then he picks you up by the shoulders
Ow.
and lifts you
Ow.
like 8 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks at you. You really hurt my feelings.
Grog. I'm sorry. Here,
You
drink
ran
this
away.
in consolation. I'm kidding. I wouldn't hit. Maybe the
And
black one.
Crystal runs up his arms and knocks it out of your hand.
Don't break it! I try and catch it.
Reflex save.
Do not break it. Fine, I'll kiss you if you catch it.
Clyde fails as well.
Oh god, Clyde.
And it falls in the ground, and you're kind of on a dirt pathway, but the little bit of grass that is sticking up catches on fire.
It's a good thing I didn't drink that.
It was the fire belly potion.
What?
Oh, what potion were you giving him?
The black one.
Oh. So the black starts to seep into the ground and slowly starts protruding outward, in a web-like fashion, infecting the ground
Oh.
in a little sphere, and then it hardens and becomes like a sheen black, like metallic.
Oh my gosh, it's like from Super Mario Brothers. Or no, Super Smash Brothers. Metallica.
And you tap it, and it definitely seems metal.
Oh, dude, that would have been righteous if I had drank that. I've been.
What are you trying to feed Grog? You already know that he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, and now you're trying to pick on him by using him as a test subject.
No, actually, I was gonna be the one to drink it. I wasn't actually gonna let him drink it. I popped the vomit one and I drink it.
What fortitude save?
14 plus my 7, so yeah.
21? Okay, you drank vomit.
I go back inside.
Okay, it says 1 of 2 drank completed.
Black one fell on the ground, it turned into metal. And also, this was just vomit.
Right. Well, I know about that one.
Could I get another black one? I'll drink it right in front of you.
Well, you need to drink that one too, because you didn't have the desired effects. So he hands you both the vomit vial and the black vial.
I drink the vomit again.
You can roll a fortitude save.
Oh my god, no!
Good!
10.
Now, which direction are you facing?
In front of him, facing
Okay.
him.
In a 20-foot cone, you projectile vomit.
I'm glad nobody came in with me.
And your bar updates, and it's literally called the vomit vial. And it says, if you fail a DC 20 fortitude save, you projectile vomit in a 20-foot cone.
All right.
And everyone in the area hit by this must make a fortitude save or become nauseated.
Okay, that's nasty. All right.
And the alchemist just kind of like blows his nose and vomit comes out and he's like, interesting. I'm glad my senses were dulled 100 years ago.
And then I pop the bottle on the black one.
Okay. Drink it.
Poke my head out the door. Hey, Clyde.
Yeah.
Your food's good. If I don't come back from this, I'm sorry.
Oh, she said my food. Wait, come back from what?
I drank the black.
Okay, fortitude save.
14 plus my 7, so 21 again.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
I'm not really good. What just
Okay,
happened?
so there are no negatives. I mean, I guess you... Again, you drink it, and from your stomach it starts to get really black, and then it covers your entire body, and then it hardens. We're now temporarily a metal statue.
Does Clyde walk in after that when he's like, wait, what?
And he walks in, and he's like, where'd she go? Yo, old geezer. What? Move this. He pushes you out of the way, thinking you're just a metal statue. Was there a lady that just came in? And he's like, ladies, I don't really have many of those come in to see me very often.
Oh no. Is he gonna think I ran off again?
I had this one customer, she's right there. And Clyde just looks at you and he's like, wait, no! He
Ow.
slaps you in the face, and you don't feel it. But he's definitely hitting you. But you can't move at all.
I crit failed, guys.
And you're stuck like that for 5 minutes.
He's probably like, what do I do? What do I do? She's still alive, like, what?
It's like, she can't be dead, her HP bar is full. She's under a potion effect. Yeah, I gave that to her. Interesting. So you could be a metal statue. Can you hit her for me? Hit her? I'm not gonna hit her. It's alright, I got it. He beats you over the head with a wooden stick. I can't tell if she can't feel pain because she's metal, or if she can't express pain because she's metal. But in game, you took no damage from that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, when I come out of it, I'm like, ow, Clyde, you slapped me.
And the alchemist looks in and says, "Poppycock, you didn't feel it."
No, I didn't.
That's what I thought, young lady. Don't lie to me.
See? My quest is complete.
And you get 500 XP for that.
Yes! Dude, that's a lot of experience, man. I almost died. I could have died.
You could have permanently become a metal statue. For all you knew.
I know. I'm taking the risks. It's a big risk. It's a really big risk.
Also, you now have the sickened conditioned until you rest and have a good meal because you vomited.
Okay, I lean on Clyde. I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you carry me?
Like, no, but maybe if you apologize to the big guy, he could. I said, fine, I'll carry you out the front door.
Gracias, senor. And I kiss him on the cheek. That's all he's getting.
And he looks at you like, under any other circumstances, I would be excited.
Hey, you're mad at me. I got it.
But you had to go run off and leave our illiterate friend.
I didn't leave him, Clyde. You lost him.
I didn't use it. I was looking for you.
You don't need to be worried about me. I'm a big girl.
Crystal said she found you in tears.
I
found you, and there's vomit in a shop, and you are a metal statue.
Okay, so the way I explain this, I pull out the fire really potion. I said, I found a really bad alternative to health potions.
He's like, you can stop. We're fine. Why don't you go to the other alchemist shop?
Because this one was more fun.
We got med kits.
That was probably the smarter thing to do.
Got bandages and healing salves in here.
It's fine. Yeah, you can take care of me for right now. I need to lay down. And I look at Grog and I'm like, I'm so sorry, buddy. I wasn't trying to abandon you. Hi.
And he speaks up.
Okay, it's okay. I'm used to it.
Don't be used to it. You deserve better, Grog.
And Crystal's like, your guy's darn right he does. He's a nice, kind-hearted soul.
I look at her. That's why he has you, Crystal. That's why he has you.
And she's like, if you keep up those shenanigans anymore, we might not have you. Don't go run it off on us like that.
I won't go anywhere. I pass out.
Roll will for that?
Can I please just pass out? I'm tired. It's like, I'm tired. It's a 13.
Yeah, you pass out.
I'm just like, and...
Okay, Clyde catches you.
Does
Wait, Clyde.
he? He does a decent job. He struggles. He does.
He reflexes to catch you, but then, in shock, does not have the strength in his arms and starts to drop you.
He's like, I don't know how to deal with females.
And Grog manages to catch you with one arm.
Upsy daisy, little lass. Alright.
Covered in vomit, red-faced, was metal statue. That was a good day. I would say that was a really active day.
Alright, and we're gonna cut this session off here. I think that's a good place to stop.
What do you mean?
How long has it been?
A few hours.
Exactly. We should probably give the listeners a break.
Okay, we'll give him a break.
All right. So thank you all for listening. Tune in next time when we find out what happened to this passed out, vomiting, fire-bellied, metallic snow. So have a good day, everyone.